Hello everyone, Porky here, back again with another sort of Convallaria video. So in this video, we're just adding on to the rank 13 extreme liberation skills that we were discussing. So we're farming this new mode and we get these material drops and there's an extra skill slot for them. So this is for your extreme liberation skill. It's in addition to all your other skills, you can only equip that extreme liberation skill here. And the reason why there's a slot is because, for example, this is Beryl. You can equip her unique skill, as we discussed previously in my video, or there's also a generic skill that she can use as well. So I compiled a list of all the current, we could call them generic rank 13 liberation skills. And here they are. So Gojin Goho. And this is for August, SP Rawia and Miguel. And I put down the level 1, 2, and 3 effects because you do need to level up those skills as well. So when there are 2 or more enemies within 2 tiles of yourself, damage will be increased by 4, 8, 12%, and damage received will be reduced by 4, 8, 12%. And it kind of makes sense for these characters, like you'll jump in and have many enemies near you, so getting that extra damage increase and damage reducing the damage received is really good there. Oh, another thing to add is the rank 13 and the skills are also available on non-legendary units as well. Alright, so the next skill, Body of Immovable Rock. So this is a different resource, Emblem of Defense. And on Leonide, Nurgle, Luffy, Kavare, Inanna, and Tear. So HP increased by 10. I think level 2 is probably going to be 12 and then 15%. And we're reducing the penetrating damage by 10, 15, 20%. So a pretty okay skill. Extra HP on these characters. I mean, it's so, right? Alright, the third one is Heyday, Emblem of Courage. When in no injury state, the damage is increased by 4, 8, 12%, and damage received is reduced by 4, 8, and 12%. So I mean, Agatha does heal up. Sophia sort of can heal up, and when she's in her dodge, it'll be nice to get extra damage. So I think that's pretty good for them. The brave way to defeat the enemy. So this is for Favia, Hasna, Nonowil, and Nungul. When attacking an enemy in healthy state, damage is increased by 10. I think it's 12 here as well. Let me just fill that in, 12. And then 15% at level 3. And at level 3, they also get a 5% attack increase, which is really nice there. I don't know why they specifically just add in like 5% attack at level 3. And yeah, it's like when you're doing more damage when you're hitting them at max HP. Nungul, I can see her like one-shotting Hasna, maybe. Favia, I don't know. The way to strike with firepower. So this is for Lavita, Xavier, and Beryl. For each target hit, the damage increases by 4, 6, 8%, up to 12, 18, and 24%. And you also get the 5% attack at level 3. So yeah, I can see on these units they have like big AoEs, so it's basically like a magician tower on them. The Way of Shadow Raid. So for Cole, when she does her back attack, damage is increased by 10, 15, and 20%. So a pretty decent skill for her, but remember, some of these units like Cole, Beryl also have their unique skills as well. So I did cover the unique skills in my previous video. Courageous when encountering setups. So for Rawia, standard Rawia, Kia, and Guzman, when in injured state, the damage is increased by 5, 10, 15%, and damage received is reduced by 5, 10, 15%. I could see it on Rawia because, like, you know, she sort of does hang around in that injured state when she's at the front line. Guzman as well, because he sort of gets that low health thing. Yeah, okay, I see it. Unbreakable Steel Ambition. Physical defense increased by 10, 15, 20. Physical damage reduced by 10, 15, 20. Pamina, yep, she's a physical tank. Tiden, Mytha, Magnus. Yeah, just makes them tankier. I mean, that's pretty good. The way to attack from high position. They get Highland. When attacking, the damage is increased by 10, 15, 20%, and 5% attack at level 3. Ooh, Homer. I think that's really nice for Homer. And Iggy and Lilywheel, that's going to be so amazing for them. But yeah, that's if they can get the Highland bonus, which for Iggy, it's pretty easy. I think pretty similar for Lilywheel, a bit harder on Homer. But then Lily and Iggy will... Lilywheel and Iggy, they both have their unique skills as well. So it's probably best to get their unique skills instead of this generic one. Immortal Desire for Refuge. Magic defense increased by 10, 15, 20%. Magic damage received reduced by 10, 15, 20%. For Coco, yeah, magic damage is kind of one of her weaknesses. Estra, she's an anti-mage killer anyway, so that works. Tristan, yeah, it'll be nice for her. I feel like she's more of a DPS than, but reducing some damage is good here and there. The Way of Mobile Assistance. So own damage outside the turn is increased by 10, 15, 20%. So we're talking about like counterattacks and oh yeah, Ida's assisting attack, Momo's alert, Alexi's counterattack. Yeah, I can see that. That's pretty decent for them. Work together. When there are 3 or more allies within 3 cells of yourself, the damage will be increased by 4, 8, and 12%, and damage received will be reduced by 4, 8, and 12%. Okay. So staying with the allies, so Layla, yeah, she can like stay back a bit with her units with her alert. Akambe has his Shadow Assassins, and SP Sophia, she's a support, so she'll be moving your other units around and doing supporting attacks, so they usually do have allies around them. Sharp and Unruly. When you receive less than 2 debuffs, the damage will be increased by 4 and 12%, and damage received will be reduced by 4 and 12%. So not too sure about Luffy. I think he cleanses. And Dentalion Samantha. Yeah, I think it's okay. The way to defeat the enemy. When attacking an enemy restrained by its own functions, so I think that when they're like CC'd, when they're, you know, frozen or... is there any other disables? Yeah. The damage is increased by 10, 15, 20%, and 5% attack at level 3. So Shakalulu, Garcia, Simona... Okay, yeah, bit of damage increase for them if they CC down the enemy. Build a strong foundation. When you have 4 or more buffs, the damage will be increased by 4, 8, and 12%. Damage received will be reduced by 4, 8, and 12%. Karis, Gloria, Fakel. Yeah, you can get some buffs with Karis and Gloria. Fakel. I don't recall him getting much buffs though. But yeah, they're fairly generic skills, like bit of a percentage increase here and there. So it feels kind of minor, but it's like a minor end game, late game. You know, every few percent does count. There's not any real big like game-changing skills for them, and I think that would mainly be the unique skills that they'll be getting, which will be slowly released. Like, even this, like, this doesn't cover all the characters. there's still a limited amount of characters who are getting these skills, so we're just slowly waiting for more and more releases. So I haven't seen any of this information in the wiki. I've just saw it on like forums, pictures. I think some guy has the on Billy has like a video up with some of the skills. I think I saw it somewhere. And yeah, I just compiled everything in this spreadsheet here. I'll put the link in my description below. Feel free to use it, and hopefully it'll be added into the wiki shortly. So yeah, we can really get all that information from there. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.